US Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel is on his first trip to the Middle East, selling weapons to willing buyers. He's now in Israel, and later he'll be headed to the United Arab Emirates and Saudi Arabia. It's all part of a $10 billion deal to sell arms to key allies in the region. Now, Israel looks set to buy 5, perhaps even 6 V-22 Ospreys at a cost of $70 million each. These aircraft take off and land as a helicopter, as you can see, but fly like a plane. Israel's also upgrading its KC-135 refuelling planes, capable of replenishing jets in mid-air. The UAE is placing a massive order for 25 F-16 fighter jets at a cost of around $5 billion. And Saudi Arabia is purchasing a number of unidentified standoff missiles to attach to the 84 F-15 fighter jets that it's buying under a separate arms deal. Let's take you live now to Jerusalem. Al Jazeera's Simon McGregor-Wood is there. This isn't the first visit by the US Defense Secretary, Simon, but what's different this time?
Well, it's a significant one because, as you might remember, Adrian, Chuck Hagel has not had a particularly smooth ride into this new job. He was nominated by President Obama and had a pretty rocky nomination and confirmation process because of some of the comments that were attributed to him about Israel and the influence of what he called the Jewish lobby and certain people here in Israel, and certainly Israel's closest friends in the Congress weren't particularly happy. So, but he won through that and of course was nominated. So it's his first visit and an opportunity perhaps to finally put those controversies of the past behind him. But of course, as you've also detailed, Adrian, a crucial visit strategically, America's closest ally in this region, sheltering, if you like, under its the perception that it is now under this very severe threat from Iran as Iran pursues its nuclear ambitions. And that's how we should see, I think, this huge arms deal.
Yeah, could we in any way, I mean, taking it perhaps a stretch too far here, but see this deal as a green light, if you like, for a military operation by Israel against Iran?
Well, the Americans that we've been speaking to are bending over backwards to say, no, 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 this is not a green light. This is not us telling our Israeli allies they can do whatever they want, whenever they want. This is, I think, more about reassuring the Israelis that if it comes to pass and the diplomatic process and the sanctions process that President Obama is so insistent is the way forward on this issue, that the ally Israel has what it needs in the event that all the other options are exhausted. However, if you're a skeptic, you might look at some of the kit that the Israelis can get their hands on in this deal, and it's difficult to avoid the conclusion that some of the stuff that they will be able to get will certainly facilitate such an operation if they ever choose to launch it.
All right, Simon, many thanks indeed. Simon McGregor-Wood live there in Jerusalem.